Hey there guys, I'm going to try and take you through a couple of steps we have to do on our board while we get set up on the new Presonus. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around and we are coming in to get ready. We'll go ahead and pull the dust cover off. You know some of this, so you reach around, reach back, get that green button, turns things on. And as you can see, the boards both come on in the same mode. But one of the things that we still have to do is go to the system page. And system is right here in the middle. And then we have to page down 2 times to the 3rd page. Go all the way to the bottom to the subgroup merge. Right now we have to turn that off. And then we have to turn it back on. Okay, and then we can exit out of that and go back to effects, which is normal mode that it's in. One of the coolest functions about our new board is its ability to store a scene. And to do that, you go ahead and push scene and it'll change the screen. As you can see right here, hopefully if I get that right, you can see an empty location. Okay, so we go ahead and make all of our settings. So if the band is practicing, and playing, we go ahead and unmute everything that we need. Say maybe the click track as well, so we don't get any surprises. Choir, the praise team mics need to be unmuted. Okay. And the sliders can be wherever. That's going to be. Those aren't going to match unless we tell it to do something. I don't think we really want to do that. I think just having the mutes or whatever. And we try to run at a unity gain, which is where that black line is. So pretty much everything should be about right when it's at the unity gain spot on the board. Okay. Also need to turn our drums on, which are subbed in the other board. So turn those mutes off, turn those up, and everything is pretty much set. So we can go back over here to the scene and we click store. Okay, and that name is band. So let's just go ahead and go on and name that as band. Oops, how did I do that? And praise, we'll put PT for praise team. And then we will push store again. And now that's set up in there, and as you can see, all that's there. Now say we're getting ready to go to the pastor speaking, and we want everything else muted. Okay? So we can go ahead and mute all that, and get it set up for exactly what we want it to be for pastor. Unmute. Maybe we want to have the pulpit ready just in case, or maybe we just want to have the lapel on. Okay, so we unmute that. We can mute our subgroups if we wanted to, because he's being sent to the main. So that's there. Okay, and then we can go back up to here. Try to get that nice and clear for you. We can hit store again. Okay, we can select a new empty location and then go ahead and go down, and we'll just say this pastor. And if you hit the tap, it automatically creates a space. And then we need to hit store again. So it stores it in that location. And there it is. So now if I back this up and we go back to the previous, if we change that, if we go back and change this to number 17, okay, and we're going to hit this recall button, but I want to wait and show you the board, because when we hit recall, see how it automatically turns off all those mutes and takes care of a huge role, gets all the subgroups and everything. Now when Pastor comes up, you know, we can go and just scroll right to number 18. It says Pastor. Okay, and then we're going to hit that recall button again. Hit recall. Boom, all the mutes come on and everything's back like you had it. Great function. We're going to love that. Okay, guys, on the previous video we just saw, it showed you how with the scene selection that we have, it'll take care of all of our muting, but I also wanted you to know that it'll also take care of monitor changes. So say we're doing the choir song and they want a certain monitor mix and stuff, we can go ahead and set that up with whatever monitor mix, and you notice I already have mix 1 down here, and say they're working with a DVD or click track or whatever, and they need lots more. So we can turn that up, okay, and then we can come over here to store, hit store, and maybe we want to call that, we don't want to save it in, we want to save it to an empty location, but maybe we want to name that one choir. And remember, the tap button will do spaces. Okay, it's in an empty location, choir, and then we're going to hit store. And there it is. Okay, as you can see, that monitor mix is way up there. Now if we go back to our band or even our pastor setting, and then we hit recall, and then we go over here and select mix again, you can see that that's way down. Now if I go and change that back to the choir one and hit recall, come back and look, see the mix is way up there again. So it stores all those settings as well as EQ differences and a lot of that stuff. It's going to be very, very helpful. You can almost set things for each and every song if you wanted to.